I have a fundamental belief that government can make a meaningful difference. It's why I got into public service. Economic inclusion is the key to solving the countless, long-lasting racial inequities that continue to plague the Black community, our state, and our country. I would like to believe that given the caring, open-minded, and awakened people we have at top positions of power in Illinois, that we can be a leader in promoting economic inclusion. That starts with the state of Illinois, literally, being a leader in promoting economic inclusion. Heaven forbid we put any conditions on the tax loopholes and carve-outs we approve so that various corporate enterprises can escape paying their full share of tax share. They tell us these breaks are for the good of the state. Well, the Black community is still waiting. Every year, our state pays out billions of dollars to vendors and service providers who do work on behalf of the state of Illinois. On a per capita basis, Illinois annually ranks as having among the fewest state workers in the nation. That means we turn to outside businesses and firms to do a lot of the work for us. That gives the state immense economic power, power that can be used if leaders so choose to accomplish socioeconomic goals, right wrongs, and make things better for people, too often on the losing end of history. Once again, the results continue to be less than satisfactory. Over the course of my 22-year journey from freshman senator to sitting majority leader, I've sat on committees where we have brought agency after agency and institution after institution before us to speak about economic diversity and inclusion. And year after year, agency after agency, institution after institution, we hear the same excuses for why they have not spent more money with Black businesses. There aren't enough Black-owned businesses. There aren't enough qualified Black-owned businesses. Oh, it turns out there aren't Black-owned businesses with the experience or expertise we were looking for. Really? It's exhausting. I'm tired of the excuses because I know we can and must do better. No one is going to solve this problem for us. It's up to us to make a difference and lead our colleagues to meaningful change. On September 1st, we formally introduced our 4 pillars of policy: criminal justice, violence reduction and police accountability, education and workforce development, economic access, opportunity and equity, and healthcare and human services. Each pillar warrants a thorough review and discussion. But today I'm focused on one that, in all honesty, goes a long way towards addressing all of the others, and that's the economic pillar. We are committed to making sure our state's procurement process is more equitable for the Black community. In 1989, the Business Enterprise Program was created to encourage the state to use its economic power to spur growth and participation among Black, minority, disabled, and veteran-owned businesses. The modest goal was for 20% of state contracts to fall into this category. Let's be clear, that 20% goal is a minimum standard. It's the lowest possible passing grade. It's not success. It's a floor, not the ceiling. What we've too often found is a waiver process that makes it too easy to skirt the goals and requirements. And once contractors are awarded, they tend to be renewed, and the goal and vision of success is lost. Furthermore, our licensing process allows the state to keep giving money to companies or entities that refuse to fulfill the diversity principles we outlined in our laws. Those are only 2 of the glaring issues with Illinois' procurement process. When you mix in historic redlining, payment delays, and how hard it is for Black people to attain capital, it is no secret why the process does not work. it is time to consider a different route. The Illinois Legislative Black Caucus is exploring the idea of developing a commission on equity and inclusion that will be charged with overseeing our state's procurement process with our duties to support the mission and provide accountability. It is our intention to make it clear that we expect to see results from using our state's procurement process to uplift our neediest communities. I do not know how we expect anyone else to support our minority businesses if we, as a state, are not investing in their growth to back up our own words and commitment. So over the next few weeks, we will be engaging our colleagues across the state, led by our co-chairs, Representative Sonia Harper and Senator Chris Bell. Representative Harper, thank you so much for your hard work on this initiative. And at this time, I would like to bring to the podium Representative Sonia Harper. Thank you.